After You is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Shodek. A recap of this movie talks about this young girl who is having psychological breakdown. This was affecting her surrounding, boyfriend, relationship, life, interaction with people, her mother, and she ended up doing nasty, dirty things to people that she claimed she loves. So they had to go back and lock her in. That is what this movie is about. After You. What I like about this movie, the story is very different. Storyline is quite different from the norm that we know. We hardly get storyline that has to do with psychological breakdown or mental breakdown. You know, they'll tell you are getting mad, you are not mentally okay, you say you're okay. It's just like somebody saying, telling you that you are drunk and you're like, I'm not drunk. A drunk person would never admit that they are drunk. Yeah, so I like that this movie took that route of mental breakdown or, you know, mental illness and all of that, or psychological instability. So I like that a lot. It's a different storyline. I like the route or the route that it took. So I like it. Then I want to talk about acting or the cast. Kudos to Angel Unigwe, and then kudos to David. So with David, he was the victim in this circumstance. Like, he actually did love Angel's character, or Angel, and he was blind to see, even when his best friend, obviously the best friend, was kind of jealous, which I know, but that did not stop her from protecting, you know, her best friend. So David was really good. Angel was spectacular. Ah, my goodness. At a point, the beginning of where all the bad things were happening, I did not suspect Angel at all. The time I started suspecting her was when they went on hiking or walking, and she kind of made the best friend trip. And then that was when I was like, okay, I think she's the bad person in this movie. So that was really, really good. They had me halfway until I was like, yeah. So that was really, really good. Angel was spectacular. She did her role so well. She didn't have much emotions to display because her character was emotional instability, where she has to play wicked, so you don't have to show that you are too emotional for such a role. So I love that so much. And then the woman that played her mother, oh, that young lady was also very good. With her pregnancy, I love the way she was acting and making sure that she was conscious that she was pregnant, and in as much as she was trying to very hard and maintain, you know, a little sense, or give her daughter a little sense. Daughter was just blaming her own attitude to the mother, and the mother was pregnant. So like two troubles, or should I say three, she was able to manage. She actually gave a lot of emotions, and I love her character so much. So actors, for me, they did well. How can I forget the students? The students were on board. The students' acting was not cringy to watch. I like that. The only person whose acting was cringy was the former boyfriend. I'm going to touch on that. But yeah, the actors were on point. David, Angel, the lady who played Angel's mother, students, and, you know, like every actor or character were on point. When it comes to high school movies or just university student movies, Shodek always come through. Like, I always enjoy their movie more. So their actors that play the school characters or students are not cringy watching. So that's something that I like about this movie. Actors were the tea, guys. I like that a lot. And then finally, I want to talk about the location. They had a lot of location. I don't know where they shot this movie, but I love the hiking location so much, where they all sat down and they were having conversation before, you know, Angel kind of tripped the bestie. That height location was so good. I love that a lot. And then I also love the school location. I'm not sure, maybe I'm not too familiar, but I like that location as well. Then I love the asylum location, mental institute. I love that as well. And then when they kidnapped the bestie, like, locations was, in as much as the movie was short. And this brings me to this point. Look, I keep saying that, or I have said in some of my reviews, that you can have a good movie, good storytelling, that will not be 2 hours. You know, sometimes the 2 hours comes in when they are just sobbing, dancing, delaying with music in the background, not saying anything, and that can take like long minutes, you know. And this movie, they did have some scenes that they were not saying anything, but the movie wasn't even 1 hour 30 minutes, I'm not too sure, and it was really interesting. For me, I loved it. The length was so good. It wasn't 2 hours. I loved that. Location was on point. Cast acting was so good. Storyline good. Yeah, those are the things I love about this movie. Moving on to what I don't like. You guys know, obviously, there should be 1 or 2 things here that I don't like. First, I want to talk about the mother's emotions acting bad to the daughter. It's in as much as I said earlier on that I love the mother acting was good. But what I had a problem was the fact that the mother was also kind of dismissing the daughter's feelings so many times. The mother was like, I have done everything for you. I've took you to, you know, therapy. You are still going to therapy. You're doing, why are you still like this? You know, I mean, you can't give time for him to somebody to heal. You guys know that. So I think the writer or director, I don't know, was supposed to make sure that at least if the mother was getting angry all the time, there should be a point or a scene where the mother was like, yeah, come to me, I know how you're feeling, do this. There was no scene in this movie where the mother was calm and loving, supportive. They didn't show it, they were just saying it. So all the scenes, they were just back and forth. Daughter and mother was just fighting all the time. There was no scene where the mother was so calm to say, okay, yeah, everything is my fault. Like, you know, give that calm motherly love. There was no scene like that. They just said she did it and, you know, took her to therapy. That's not what she needs. She doesn't, you know. So I didn't like that. There was no scene like that between a mother and a daughter. At least we would have had one scene like that. Then I'm like, okay, this girl just didn't want to heal, or mentally unstable, or something like that. But and I would have even loved if the woman or the mother go to one of these therapy sessions with her daughter. It was as if she wasn't really her daughter. I wasn't, you know. So, you know, I was like, nah, I didn't like that at all. I hated how the mother-daughter situation was, as if they didn't have any bond at all. I think that's the word. They didn't have mother and daughter bond going on, and that was also something they could have touched on. I mean, they told us why that was the case, but like, they should have given us a point where the mother was giving motherly love to her before she's going haywire or going crazy, pretty much. They didn't have anything like that. So that was something I hate about this movie. Another thing I don't like about this movie was the scholarship termination. How did she get the info, or, you know, the site that the boy got a scholarship? How did she get that information? That was missing. I don't know. I mean, somebody told you have it. I have scholarship. Okay, I think maybe she got to know the school and she emailed the school. Okay, maybe that's it. And then I want to also say that the costume was bad for this movie. Yeah, it was as if they were home. They were just wearing anything. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the costume for this project or on this movie. The students' school uniform was good, but I mean, you know, away from school, their costume was quite terrible. For me, I know Angel's character was somebody who was not mentally okay, but costume wise I wasn't feeling it at all. Finally, I want to talk about the correction center or mental stable center or whatever they took her. Was that a slump or where was that? I was questioning the place that they took her to. The location was quite confusing for me. I'm not saying it's bad, but it was looking, I wasn't getting it. So that's something I don't like about it. But in all, guys, this is actually a good movie. Rating it, I'm going to give it 7 over 10. Yes, 7. I'm going to give it 7 over 10. I would definitely recommend this movie for you or to you if you haven't seen it after you showing on Show Deck. It's actually a good movie, guys. And the time is also not consuming too much. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. I'll see you all in the next movie review.